What you might hear on the Dad Podcast can be considered offensive. We will have explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
Titties!
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
All right, fucker.
You fucker, you dug her up.
Oh, you know, I like them cold.
Cold and dirty. Dirty and cold. Just like I like my other stuff that I like dirty and cold.
My other stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. What's good dirty and cold besides bodies?
I don't know. Whiskey? Is that what you drink? Dirty?
Oh, I see what you mean. I think that's like a
Because like dirty or neat.
cognac.
Cognac?
Yeah, cognac, cognac. I don't know actually. That'd be like martini though, right?
Oh, isn't that shaken
So it'd
but
be
not-
like a cocktail
Well, no, martini is the shaken, not stirred.
or like dirty on the rocks.
Well, that's just any drink.
Oh, well then what's dirty?
I don't know. Now I got to look it up because I don't know.
If it's cold.
Yeah. I like it dirty and cold.
Yeah. That's funny though. I don't know. Dirty and cold.
Let's see.
I don't necessarily. I mean, if you know Tyler, you know he doesn't like one, fancy drinks, and two, very much hard alcohol.
The term dirty means that olive brine, usually from a jar of cocktail olives, has been added to the drink.
Oh.
An olive garnish, you should typically assume. No,
Oh,
because
it's like
it's going to have the olive. So, like, say
You
you
can
get
order a dirty martini.
that it is martini, yeah.
Okay.
I was wrong on that when I said shaken, not stirred. That's no. Wait, what has James Bond ordered?
Well, you'd think he'd order scotch like a fucking real spy.
Right?
I'll have a
Just give me-
scotch. Sit.
But
Normal, not shaken or
it-
stirred.
it makes sense because martinis come with that green olive,
Yeah.
you know, on the stick. So adding the olive
Um,
brine to it too it's a fucking martini.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what the fuck? But you can get a dirty martini shaken, not stirred, right?
Well, that's what I guess. Yeah.
Is shaken, I assume, just with like ice, right? So it's colder or a little frosty or something. See, I don't drink that shit. so
The
I don't
real
know.
reason 007 orders his martini shaken, not stirred, is not the recommended way to drink a martini. Shaking a martini also distributes the ice more evenly, making the drink colder.
See, if I did like those drinks too, it'd be a problem for me because it's like a drink and a half. It looks like it's a gulp and a half,
Well,
and I like to crack a beer and go. And
see,
then
that's
there's
that's
half
the
beer.
difference between us. You like to chug your drinks.
Well, at least on the first drink or two.
I-
Yeah, that's for sure.
Whiskey, that's like
See, but you
because
guys,
it's sipping. It's not made to. You're not.
but if you're drinking whiskey, I mean, yeah, this is where my problem is.
But
I
same with
feel
a
like you should
martini.
take a shot and then fucking
And
go
then
slow.
sip the rest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess
Depending
you
on how
could,
long
but-
of a night you're having, I guess.
Yeah, or how long of a day you had.
I just like to get it when I'm having fun, you know. I like to get it in. I don't know. I'm such an impatient person too. I really am. Like it would be hard for me to go sit down somewhere and have drinks with somebody,
Yeah.
just because I'm like.
Seeing that's the opposite of me.
I mean, I
like,
guess that's what we're doing here. Essentially, we're just kind of bullshit and having drinks. But like, it'd be so hard to go sit down somewhere and drink on a drink for an hour.
well, I mean, in an
Or-
hour you have more than one.
Me, I do. I sure do.
I would say like when I go, say I'm going to the bar with Dan or something, and even if I'm getting a Moscow Mule or an old fashioned, I'll have in an hour at least 3.
Yeah, but that's different drinking. That's like me with beer, though.
Well, no, because that's still it's a whiskey. An old fashioned is just pretty much whiskey and bitter.
Maybe I just smoke too much weed and I'm always thirsty.
That could be. You just got that dry.
I just see martini, like Brittany gets martinis, and I'm like, you gonna sip on that? I would just take a drink and it'd be gone. I'm like, that tasted great.
There's more in there than you think. It would definitely be more than one drink, but
Well, I've also never had one, so yeah, probably.
yeah, I mean, because the glass is a good size. It's weird.
I'm
It's
like,
not-
get the shark bowl, bitch. Get the shark
See,
bowl.
that's the thing, right? That's what I think about wine. You go to a restaurant, you get a $6 glass of wine, you're getting that much fucking alcohol.
Yeah,
Fill that cup all the way up. Like, what is this shit?
I get that. I mean, I see what you're saying, but that specifically is like tradition, I believe.
Yeah, and it's stupid.
It's
That's a
just
waste.
classy.
That's expensive, and it's a waste of a glass.
True. True. I've never
Well, just
understood
saying, like-
wine. I don't like wine.
I don't either, but if it's the only alcohol that's there, I'll drink it.
Your palate grows with age or whatever the fuck, but I don't.
No.
Wine's weird.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan at all. Like,
Even
it's
the
kind of
thought
weird.
behind it. It's like sour cream. You're like, ew.
Yeah. Right? That's why I don't think about sour cream.
Yeah, it's fucking what?
It's literally wines like aged grapes that people stepped on.
Yeah.
I guess they don't do the stepping anymore. They have
Some
machines that do
places
it.
they
but
do because they like
because
it's
that's
better quality. Or
well, yeah. I
whatever.
was gonna say that's the original way of doing it
So weird.
instead of
man.
machines. But it's I don't know. Like it's not horrible. It's if you're going to a fancy place and that's what they got as wine, it's like cool.
Brittany likes
But-
Moscato.
If you're gonna give me wine, I don't want 1 inch of it. I want the glass full to
Because
the
you're
top.
gonna take a drink and it's gonna be gone. You don't take sips.
Exactly.
Of that shit. Yeah.
That would literally be like taking a shot. Like there's nothing in. You can't sip that.
That's how I feel about cocktails.
You're wrong
Just-
on the
just
cocktails,
seeing
but I
them,
get what
just
you're
seeing
saying.
them. And obviously, I'm not trying to like. If it was cocktails, I wouldn't. Like, yeah, I'd get drunk a lot faster, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't be putting them down.
And
But that would suck too. You fuck in an hour, I put 3 down, and I'm like, okay, I'm too drunk to drink more now, and we're here for another hour. I'm like, I should have started with beer. God damn it!
I think there's another reason that I like the cocktails or the liquor over the beer.
Hold on, full disclosure. We are not going out during a full pandemic, guys. Don't worry about us. We haven't been doing that. We're responsible.
Yeah,
And if we do, we fucking stand 9 feet apart or whatever.
we wear panties.
Yeah.
I mean masks
Yeah. Oh yeah, on our face. And masks.
and masks. Wear 'em both. Yeah. We gotta have the smell.
Anyways, what you saying?
I like the cocktails and the like whiskeys or something better because I could drink so many. Like I could drink a rum
How many
and coke.
minutes in are we?
8.
First beer's gone. See what I mean?
But maybe you don't get it like I do. But if I drink beer, like 2 or 3 in, I'm just starting to feel full. Just like at lunch the other day.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it fills me up. Where like I can drink rum and cokes. We'll be at like Jackpot or something. I can drink rum and cokes like all night long. It's just like having a drink. Like I don't know. It doesn't fill me up.
How was Jackpot? I'm not trying to change subject, but I want to know.
It's fun for like a one night
Me and Brittany almost went there instead of Lagoon. It was just far away.
Jackpot
Is
or
it
Lagoon.
Isn't it farther than Lagoon?
No, Jackpot's just the other side of Twin Falls.
Oh.
Like when I lived in Twin, we went.
Oh
like,
wait, I'm thinking Boomtown. Sorry,
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna go
went,
to
like-
Boomtown in Reno.
See, and that's where we're gonna go soon with
'Cause I
Dan and
went there when I was a
Tana.
kid. Boomtown's cool.
Is Reno? No.
Same shit though. It's just like
Yeah.
a casino in Reno.
But yeah, I mean Jackpot. You know, if you want just somewhere, I wouldn't. It's not a place you can go and spend like a whole weekend or a whole week. It's like you're in the hotel. You can. There's like 4 or 5 casinos right there. It's like a 1 mile strip,
I just want to
maybe.
get drunk and fuck around.
It's fun for that, and the gambling's cheap. It's pretty much Jackpot gets all of Vegas's old machines.
Excrements.
Yeah, like Vegas gets. Oh, we're updating
Wait,
getting these
actually,
newer
though?
machines. Yeah, Jackpot takes all the older machines.
This is really good dipped in this, by the way.
I'm glad you like dipping your cigar in beer.
Well, it's a vanilla cigar and it's a fucking vanilla cream beer.
Hey, whatever works, right?
You ever dipped your cigar in whiskey?
All the time.
How was it?
It was better
Pretty
than vanilla
great.
cream beer.
You don't know that, okay? You've never done this.
It's a good point. I haven't done it.
I like it. Too big of a dip.
Is that why you just spit it on your knee?
Yeah.
So,
Cigars.
Norm Macdonald though.
Oh fuck, dude. You know what sucks? Like that.
Yeah, like he was awesome.
I knew a lot of his stuff, but he wasn't like. I guess I didn't really think of him that much.
No,
But
because you really
he's-
just seen him on like the past movies in the '90s.
But then you hear his voice though, and you're like, I know that voice
Uh-huh.
so well. You're like,
And
I've
it's just-
heard that voice everywhere.
It's crazy because you also don't see that like celebrities when they have cancer or they're battling something like that. It's public.
Never public. Oh yeah.
He kept his quiet. Like
Like
I
Chadwick.
had no
That's
clue.
what Chadwick Boseman did.
Yeah.
I
And
think.
I mean, I guess he had a good run. He was 61, but still, it's just like
That's
crazy.
what I was
Like,
just gonna say. I feel like 61's pretty young,
yeah, that's younger than my dad.
but not in a bad way. He's a good guy. But
Yeah, it's just crazy that he's gone now.
it's so weird though that like for one, that's great he made it. Because a lot of comedians, that's a hard. I feel like it's a hard thing to do nowadays.
Nowadays,
So, like,
I
that's- you're
actually I
known
would think
as
it's
a comedian.
easier it's nowadays than it was back then.
True.
Like think about how hard it was back with
Think how
Eddie
long he
Murphy
stayed
and Richard
relevant, too,
Pryor.
though.
Yeah, and you know, I've never actually heard any of his stand up.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've just seen him on Saturday Night Live, movies, TV
He's
shows.
got one of my favorite jokes. Actually, it's his buddy Richie has a disease, and he's like, "What disease you got, Richie?" And he's like, "I'm an alcoholic, alcoholism." And he's like, "Well, Richie, he's like, I like to look on the positive side of things." He's like, "I think you got the best one." And then he talks about how his uncle has bowel cancer or whatever, and it's just screeching bowel cancer pain, just horrible pains all day. And he's like, "What are your symptoms?" And he's like, "I get drunk a lot." He's like, "Sometimes I'll meet a girl at a bar with the same disease that I have, and I'll fuck her." Oh, that's a really good joke, though. I'm just happy it wasn't like. I mean, obviously, I'm not happy he's dead. If he was in pain, maybe whatever, blah blah. Like he lived his thing, like you said. But I'm glad it's not another like suicide thing. We see suicide and like
Yeah.
shit everywhere now. I feel like that's all it is anymore.
Just reminds me, was it on? We talked about it the other. Was it with Baby Huey?
What?
So,
He hasn't been on for a minute, so
well, I think it was with him though. Like, if the building is burning and going down, would you jump out?
oh yeah.
Right? Okay. So somebody just recently listened to that and they brought it up to me. I was like, yeah, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna fight for life the entire way. Well, you're gonna burn alive. Maybe,
But no,
but maybe not. But if I jump out a window on the 50th floor, I'm guaranteed to die. So at least I'm trying.
that's not what we meant by jump out the
Oh,
window.
I know.
We meant like
I was saying that's the argument I had.
we might make it if we jump out the window.
Not if
is
you're
what we're
jumping
saying.
like the 50th, 60th
Well, the 50th,
floor,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, unless there's you see like a
There better be one giant.
in the movie
Marshmallow Man down below.
Something's like whistling real loud about
Yeah.
to blow up. You could tell. You look over, you see that. You're like, if I don't jump, I'll die for sure. But maybe I'll make it out here.
Well, see, that's the way I was feeling
Maybe
about
a stork will catch me.
taking the stairs and trying to run down them.
What the feedback we have? What'd they say?
Oh, they just brought it up too, and they were talking to me about it, and like,
We're talking about a burning building, just that, right?
yeah,
Or
it
like
came up
something-
with it came up on 9/11. This is when I was talking to the person too. It was on
Damn, this
9/11,
is our 9/11 episode.
right? Yeah.
Party at my house.
So it came up on 9/11, and I was talking to him, and something like that
do you
big of
mean
a
you
fire,
don't burn alive?
you're gonna die from the smoke inhalation first
Yeah.
before you burn.
Well, if everything goes as planned.
I mean, unless you jump right into the flames and be like, take me, motherfucker.
I mean, that's a good point, though. I guess no one ever thinks about that. I've never thought about that.
But yeah, I would definitely any
But
situation
that's why you
like
gotta
that. I
crawl
would-
on the ground, though. Smoke rises, motherfucker.
Oh, and that's why you're running down the stairs, because the smoke's passing you as you're going down. It's going up. You're like,
Well,
yes.
Then you're breathing in way
Yes.
more of it. I don't understand.
I'm just saying, like, to me, in my mind, jumping out the window is the giving up. And I get that might be different in somebody else's mind. Like, they're thinking, like you said, that you were thinking, I got a chance of making it if I jump out.
Well, unless you see something right next to you that you're like, no fucking way, or like, window, maybe.
Watching that movie, San Andreas with The Rock.
Yeah.
We were watching that movie, and the building was going down, and she was like running, as the building's falling behind her, running to jump to the helicopter.
I know the scene, yeah.
Yeah, and so something like that, or okay, if you're looking and the building's falling real slow, and you see there's another building, yeah, maybe try to jump across or something. I don't know, but
Okay, but
if the building's just
that's
on
why I'm
fire,
saying, are we just talking burning building?
well,
here?
that's what I'm saying. So when we were talking about it, the building was on
There's
fire.
so many
It wasn't.
stipulations.
It wasn't going down. So if the building is just burning, it
No,
is
I see-
not
I see what you're saying.
going down.
But I don't think like
And I know.
I got a couple things I'm thinking right now. Okay, say we're in our cubicle right now, bro.
Okay.
And shit, all we hear is shit above us blowing the fuck up and everything around us just falling. I don't know. See, I'm on your same side though. I'm not jumping out the window either unless, like I said, that's the only viable option I see in my mind.
And again, now this is just us sitting in a shed, not on fire,
But you have
not
to put
60
yourself,
stories up.
I mean, I'm not trying to like
So who knows what you're thinking when you're up
maybe
there?
I think that's just like pretty crazy.
Let's go movie route of it. Nakatomi Plaza in Die Hard.
What?
Have you never seen Die Hard?
I don't know what Nakatomi. The first one?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen the first one.
Okay, he's in Nakatomi Plaza.
Is that the one with his daughter?
That's the tall building. No, he's just there with his wife.
Okay, yeah. So his daughter comes in like the third one, right?
Sure.
Well, I think that's the first one I saw. Is what I'm trying to get.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a lot later. Like when his daughter's an adult is the first time you see his daughter in the movie.
Yeah, I like that.
So that could be. I would hope so. But no, yeah. So like an elevator explodes and their lower ends are exploding. Like nobody's jumping out the windows, but I'm just saying something like that. There's an explosion below you. Your first thought is, I'm jumping out this window to go save myself. No,
How tall is the building? Maybe.
pretty tall.
The-
Say 80 stories, 100 stories. I'm just saying, like
And what floor are you on?
you're in the top because that was where they were. They were in the party in the top in the penthouse. So there is absolutely no way you're living. So you're not jumping out the window thinking I'm gonna
is the
live by
building
doing this.
leaning?
No.
Can you tell in the moment of panic that the
That's what I'm
building's
saying.
not leaning?
I I
Do
can tell watching the
do you even
movie.
fucking know that the first floor has been blown up on the top floor?
I don't
How
think
long
you
till
know
this
what.
information gets to you if the building's not
Once the
leaning?
flames come up the elevator and you
So
see it
it's-
blow, I don't know. It's just like
So it's lighting every consecutive floor on fire.
no.
from
So it was
bottom to
like
top.
like
I'm
the
trying to-
explosion.
Sorry, I'm way too critical for this time.
I'm just
type
saying
of stuff.
like on this the explosion and then you look over at the elevator doors and it goes and you see it and
on
stuff
the top
comes through.
floor.
Yeah, so like there's a big explosion, C4 or something. I can't remember. I think it was C4. And it just shoots it straight up the elevator. Not each floor lit on fire, but
I'd probably just wait that one out.
well, I'm just saying, like, they didn't. It's not like anybody was jumping out the windows or anything. I'm just saying something like that. You see flames coming up. Your first thought being that high up cannot be,
Oh, I see
I'm
what you
jumping out
mean.
the window to
oh,
live.
fuck, the whole building under me's on fire.
Yeah, like they don't know what happened. They just see flames in the smoke.
How many floors up? 80?
Yeah,
And it's the top floor?
yeah,
Penthouse?
yeah.
It's called Chopper.
Okay. Just pick up your phone. Hey, I need a chopper.
Yeah, you got 81st floor penthouse.
to the
money,
chopper.
dude. Call Arnold.
No, I'm just saying, like I don't get it, and I understand that I never will because hopefully I'm never in that situation. But I don't see how that high above the ground, knowing you're gonna die.
Well, like I said, is how
How
I
would
think.
well
Just
let's
because I've imagined it, I would rather break my legs and paralyze myself and potentially live than I mean,
okay, I can see 3, maybe 4 stories up. 80, not a chance.
maybe the thing will blow up before you hit the
I
ground.
guarantee
or whatever.
30, not a chance.
There's clowns with a little trampoline down there. Maybe they'll fucking pop out. Who knows, dude?
Just like one of those little in-home ones like we
I
got
just
in the
think-
warehouse.
I think that's like I totally get what you mean. I think it's just hope, dude. I think hope's just like stronger.
You're hoping you're gonna sprout wings and fly away, because
See, but that would make fear stronger than hope, right there, though, right?
yeah. I mean, to
I
me,
don't fucking know.
I didn't mean to go on that long about it
It's
because it
fine.
was something we went
Pretty
on
dark,
in past
but
episode.
it's cool.
I'm just saying, like, I choose life, so I would always like take the route I think is gonna let me live. And jumping out of that high, there's no way possible. They can have one of those big inflatable things like the fire department has. You jump off the 80th, that's not gonna stop you.
What if there's like a dude holding you hostage in front of everyone, and he's like, I'm gonna kill him in 3 seconds if someone doesn't give me the code to this fucking safe. But you're right next to an open window. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna let him shoot me, or I'm gonna fucking just roll out this, and we'll see.
See, that's a different situation. Maybe try to
It's
pull him
sort
with
of
you.
the same though. I'm trying
It's
to
not though.
I'm trying to find scenarios to where like it's a full panic moment and you don't fucking think. All you know is there's a maybe here and a fuck here.
That high up, it's a fuck no matter what.
But it's a good
It's just
maybe.
choosing which way you're going out.
What if the dude holding the gun to your head killed 14 other people, counting from fucking 5 to 0 right before you, and you're just the next one? You're for sure gonna die.
That's what I'm saying. You're
Roll
for
the
sure
fuck
gonna
out, baby.
You're for sure gonna die either way. It's just
Nah,
which way
roll.
are you gonna go?
The one
you gonna
where
go-
you try to maybe
There's
I
no
don't
way.
know,
80 floors up, there's no way you're living no matter what.
catch a flock of geese on the way down, dude. Something
Just
might-
grab them by
yeah,
their little
dude.
legs.
There might be a dude cleaning the windows.
Hot air
two
balloon or
floors
something.
under you on one of those little lifts. You don't know, bro. You gotta fucking take it. I'm like, go, go, go. Fucking,
There might be a winter washer scaffolding out here.
yeah, it's something, dude.
Halfway down, you're like, fuck.
I don't know. I don't necessarily like going that high up into buildings either, so I probably would never be that high up.
Yeah, no, it's just. Sorry.
That's fine. Let's answer it. Who is it?
Take a guess.
Your mom.
Hello?
Hey.
Guess what Tuesday night is?
Why are you acting like you're not hearing him?
Oh, is Carter here?
No.
No. Who's here on Tuesday nights doing what?
Oh. Oh, hey. I can hardly hear. Martin's windows down.
She can't remember my name.
She can't remember your name yet. She's like, oh, hi, you.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Marcus.
Okay, Did I say any bad words?
I don't
Okay.
fucking know. I hope so.
Okay, because sometimes I do. All right.
Say one for us, real quick. Your favorite one.
Holy fucking shit. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's a good bit. That's Donnie's sister. Psych. It's his sister mom.
This is sister mom. You might not be perfect, but I'm perfect.
No, and everyone knows you're hiding it.
Hiding that I'm perfect? Yes. I don't want to like rub it in anyone's face. Movies.
Can't-
Did you notice that Fast 9 is on there?
On where?
Voodoo?
No.
It is.
I'm so torn about it.
Why? Were you one of them that didn't like them?
I love them, but like I saw the trailer.
Okay.
It's like, why are they just go back to the street racing? Like, take it back to like
It was never about the street racing.
the first movie was street racing.
No, it wasn't. It was about them robbing the semi trucks. They just had street
and
racing
they were
on the
covering
side.
it up with street races.
There was like 10 seconds of that entire movie that showed
No.
street races. Yes.
What's
Watch
the
it again.
festival they had? Race Wars.
Yeah.
That was the
That
whole
was 2
cover.
seconds
That's the whole cover for them to go out and rob shit, though.
to rob one thing.
And it's always been
There
about
was
cars
many
and race
robberies.
cars. So you can't say it hasn't been about racing.
It isn't about a single fucking race car. It's about street cars.
And in every beginning and every end of every Fast and Furious movie, fucking Vin Diesel and fucking Paul Walker are fucking racing. to
Good try,
somewhere.
because Paul Walker died and isn't in all of them. You
Okay,
stupid
you know
bitch.
what I'm fucking saying, though? They're always racing.
They are not about racing.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they fucking are. What's
No.
even the one where he fixes it right in the beginning? He's like, I'll race you for fucking my car's the fastest on the island or whatever. Let's race for respect. And then he fucking and he like takes takes
because
the seats out in
because
every
10
movie.
seconds of
No,
fucking the
in
movie
every
has
movie.
a race in it.
Okay, what's it about?
It's about them. Well, the first one is about them robbing the
No,
trucks.
What's the
Sec-
franchise about?
The second and
No,
on
what's the franchise about?
is all because of them helping, like the government. They're like almost like a
So Tokyo Drift's not
it's-
about racing?
nope,
The first one's not about racing?
no, it's
The
not.
second one's not about racing? When the
No.
first half an hour of the movie is him making money by racing because he's on the run? Racing?
Again, 10 seconds maybe.
No.
It is not about
When
racing.
Vin Diesel crashes his car and they build the fucking Supra up and the Challenger and they race?
For 10 fucking seconds, the rest of it is about him being a cop undercover trying to catch them robbing shit.
Yeah, because they got to put some bullshit story behind all
Yeah,
the
that's
cool
what
shit.
the racing is the bullshit.
No, they got to put fucking bullshit behind the cool shit, dude.
Let's see. The plot of the movie: Los Angeles police officer is undercover. There we go.
that's
Oh, okay.
Super wet.
Los Angeles street racer Dominic Toretto falls under the suspicion of LAPD.
Street what?
Yes, he's a street racer, but
okay,
that's
okay.
not what the fucking
No, keep
movie
going,
is
though.
about.
Keep going, though. Sorry.
The movie is about the cops.
Sorry. The main character is a racer, but it's not about anything about that. Sorry. Keep going.
A string of high. Yeah, because so what if he's a fucking racer?
Keep going.
The
Sorry.
movie is not about racing.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but the main
It's
character
about the-
is.
No,
We can say that he's a racer.
he's such a fucking twat. LAPD's string of high-speed electronic truck robberies rocks the area. Brian O'Connor, the officer at LAPD, joins Toretto. Yeah, it's all about the
Fucking reading,
LAPD.
Donnie.
However, O'Connor finds himself both enamored with the new world and love of Toretto's sister.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's not about.
I figured
yes,
it was gonna say the word race 2 more times.
Oh,
and you
no.
were trying to skip over it, and I was like,
No.
"Fucking read it."
I was like, who cares that he falls in love with Mia?
and it becomes
all of the
part
movies-
of the street racing life. I thought it was gonna say or something.
No, watch number 1 again.
I would love to because it's
And
a great
look
movie.
how much
I love
they
all,
fucking
I love all
race.
the racing in that movie.
What
I'm just-
the
what-
racing is very minimal of any of those movies.
Nope.
Yes.
And you're only saying that because you can talk louder than me right now. Okay.
No, I'm saying that because it's true.
If Dan
Watch
was
the
here, dude,
movies.
he would fucking help me shut you down so quick. Call Dan.
No, it wouldn't. He
Call
wouldn't help
Dan.
It wouldn't help you at all.
And don't be weird. Say, hey, is Fast and Furious a racing movie or is it? Well, if you say that, he's gonna say both. Call him. Say, what would you say Fast and Furious is about? Yeah, you're out of control, dude. It's all racing.
No, it is not.
Even when they find out Letty's alive and he chases, they race.
Oh my
that bad?
god. Hey, quick question for you.
Dano!
So we're having an argument here. Tyler says that the Fast and Furious movies
No,
are all
ask him
about
the
racing.
Fucking question. You ruined it already. You ruined it.
And I said they're not about racing at all.
Dan,
Like the first one.
all of them.
There's like
Just the first one is about racing.
but it's
No.
not.
What about the second one when Letty dies because they're racing? Or what about the third one when they find Letty and she's alive and they racing? Or what about the fourth one with fucking the dude and they're racing, dude? What about all those?
I was trying to tell him
No,
in
it
each
becomes
movie,
a side plot.
in each
I-
movie
I-
there's like 30 seconds of racing. Even the first one, it's all about Brian being undercover and the
No,
cops
dude,
and then
there's a
robbing the
ton of
semis.
racing in the first one.
Yeah, and
That
the
was like
second
that
and
was like
the third.
the original
The third one's
street
Tokyo
racing
Drift.
movie.
I guarantee you,
Yeah.
watch it and see how much time is actually spent racing. It won't be that big of a part
Bro,
of the movie.
I'm gonna fucking get one of those little.
I think it decreases over time. But
definitely
I saw
does.
I saw this meme the other day that was like, it said like Fast and Furious 1, and it was like the souped up like rice burner car.
Hell yeah.
And then it was like,
The
and then it was
RX-7.
like Fast and Furious 2 through 8, and it was just like a machine gun because it just turned into like a fucking stupid
That's pretty
gunfight
good.
movie.
Yeah, it was all about like them being like undercover spies kind of
Would
thing.
you
like,
say it's a racing franchise though?
Wasn't there like a nuclear bomb in one of them or something?
the submarine? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That was like
that's
8,
so
right?
fucking stupid.
7 or 8. Yeah,
Fate
one of the two.
Furious.
It was yeah,
Stupid.
because
Yeah.
Dom is bad. Yeah,
I don't even think I've seen that one, dude.
number 9 is out now.
It's all Donnie's fucking fault. He still pays to see that shit.
I do.
It's
I
good
actually,
shit though. I love
I just
it
have
all.
number 9's on Voodoo.
They're really well. It's just like fucking any other movies that we've seen a bunch of them, right? G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes. Dan hasn't seen that yet.
I don't do it, man.
Anyways, but would you say Fast and Furious is a racing franchise? That's all I need from you.
No.
No.
Dan, you're supposed to be here in person to help me shut Donnie the fuck down tonight, and he's
Sorry,
fucking,
dude.
he's running
Sorry, bro.
rampant with his dick's out, and he's fucking flailing, dude. This is crazy.
It's like it's like a mumble rap music video. Like Fast and Furious 2 through 8 is like a mumble rap music video.
I'm
like-
literally gonna I love you guys. I'm gonna go home and watch all of them. I'm gonna write down solid facts about every movie.
Do it tonight, dude.
I'm
Do
gonna,
it tonight.
and I'm calling to work tomorrow so I can continue my venture. And I'm gonna shut you guys the fuck down next week, dude.
I doubt it. Bro.
Right.
Anyways,
Not a
though,
chance.
Dan, how's the daughter?
Good. Yeah, she's fine, man. She's just coughing a little bit.
Just chilling though.
Yeah. They're honestly like, I mean, Amelia got it first, and she just has a cough. But I was laughing
Kennedy
about it
has it too?
yesterday. Yeah, she's like super mild. And then Tana was feeling a little bit bad yesterday and a little bit this morning, but she seems fine too. Like no cough or anything. But
Just give them all a beer.
Amelia has the worst cough, and I was laughing about it, dude, because I was like, that cough sounds so brutal, but like it's like she doesn't even notice, dude. She'll be like.
She's
Fucking
like,
hacking up a lung for like 30 seconds, and she'd be like, "Can I go ride my scooter?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'd
like,
be
"Sure."
dying.
You're like, you're at 98%. You might as well, right?
Yeah, dude.
It's like, hey, I heard Sunshine kills that shit anyways, right?
I guess, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, just give them all a
But-
beer. They'll be cool.
Yeah, they're hanging in there, dude. We're all gonna be fine. So, I'm still golden, man. It looks like the vaccine works so far. Knock on wood.
I guarantee
Look
that
at
wasn't
that.
wood you knocked on.
He's got wood in his
We'll
house.
see.
Hey, Dan, I'll tell you what.
I just knocked on my dick. It's hard.
Right.
I'll tell you what, though, Dan.
What?
This non-vaccine thing's working pretty good for me, too. I think it's working all the same, right?
So far.
I'm just kidding.
So far, dude.
Yeah, so far, huh? We'll see next Tuesday.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna
Don't
get
jinx it, man.
I'm gonna get a whole list of Fast and Furious facts written out, dude, and then I'm gonna die, and you guys aren't gonna be able to transcribe them, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck was he talking about? This was so important to him, obviously."
If you die from COVID, we're gonna play all of the Fast and Furious movies at your funeral, bro. Back to back. Everybody's gonna have to sit there and watch that bullshit.
How about instead of that, let's just do all the racing scenes?
It'll
Because
be like 5 minutes of racing,
no, I
like
guarantee.
all from the number one.
Look, dude, if I took 1 through 9, I guarantee there's over 40 minutes of racing.
2 minutes. 2 minutes in the
So-
first movie was racing. 2 minutes of that entire
wrong.
movie.
Wrong.
So
I just
tell me
fucking looked
this.
up the facts, you bitch.
I guarantee that's
tell
wrong.
me this,
Guarantee it.
because I've never seen past 2. Okay,
What?
but I've maybe seen a couple of the trailers, but nothing. Like I honestly have no idea what Fast and Furious 3 through 8
Then we called the
is
wrong
about,
idiot.
right? No, but check this out.
All right.
Check this out.
Checking it out.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm just making guesses. I already guessed the nuclear bomb thing, right? Do they race jets in one of them?
No.
I haven't seen that
They
yet.
don't.
No.
Okay.
So you're wrong.
What about
There is in number
what
9,
about
there is a
speedboats?
jet that catches a car in the air.
I
No.
don't think they do that either.
It's all cars.
They're saving that for the teens.
For the
what about speedboats?
Yeah, no.
No.
There's no speedboats?
There's not even
no,
a
even
boat.
even in the one with the submarine and the bomb, they're like in tanks on ice because it's like over in Russia or something. And
Well, tanks was gonna be my next guess.
there's a tank type car.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, they done a bunch of tanks.
What about a machine gun out of a helicopter?
Not them in it, but there
Yeah.
are helicopters shooting guns. Yes.
Yeah. while they're racing.
Knew it.
Yeah, but they're definitely like racing when that was going on for
I knew it,
for
dude.
a few minutes though.
What about like a big shipment of heroin? Is that anywhere in the
Nope,
series?
that's all Sons of
Cocaine.
Anarchy.
There's cocaine.
Is there
Yeah, number 3 when they're going over to. That's the whole
the
thing.
actual number 3 or Tokyo Drift?
The actual number 3 when Letty's dead, and they're trying to find out how it's because she was running drugs across the border. So they're undercover in a drug running thing.
I thought it was illegal
See?
fuel.
Okay,
I was pretty close.
over the entire Fast and Furious franchise, all 9 movies, there's only 46 minutes of racing.
Nailed
Is
it.
that what
Over
it-
40 minutes. Nailed it, baby.
You said in one movie. I'm talking all 9
No,
combined.
I said all 9 combined too.
You're a lying fuck.
Rewind.
That's like
I did
that's
say
like
that.
what, like 7%?
I promise I
It's
said
not
that.
even. It's not even one movie's worth
Okay,
of racing.
but there's okay. I can guarantee though. I'll even say it right now. Dan, if you want to go, leave now. If not, you're stuck, dude. I can hear him in his garage. He's like, I gotta get away.
Either that or it's in the
No,
movie.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm
Boom.
peeing.
I win.
Oh, nice. Anyways, okay. So first movie, you said there's 2 minutes in the beginning.
2
Right.
minutes of racing.
Yeah.
Period.
Period throughout the whole
All
thing.
the racing combined.
You said in the
equals-
beginning.
No, I said all the racing combined equals 2 minutes.
I can't wait till you listen back to this and realize you said in the beginning. Anyways, so it's so much more.
No.
Would
You
would
may-
you,
you
would you
maybe
consider
think
a
it
car
feels more?
chase a race?
No.
That's the answer I wanted, honestly. So there's
I said actual racing, like race wars, the street race in the beginning.
Monica.
Yeah, that lasts like barely any time at all.
That's
It's like the opening credits. It's like
No,
it's
there's
not
that.
long at all.
what about when Jesse loses his car?
Yeah, that's at race wars. That's what 2 seconds.
But there's the beginning. There's race wars.
I don't
where
even
do
think they
races.
show. I don't even.
No, that
They don't
race
even show him
wars-
race.
Race
That's
wars
what I'm
is
saying.
where Letty races the dude that's playing.
That's where
in the
Jesse
dust.
loses his
But
thing
I
is
know,
at
but
race
listen,
wars.
hold on. The beginning.
That car was gay as
The
fuck anyway.
beginning, Dom
Yeah, it was.
and Brian
Yes, it
race. The middle, Letty and this black dude race. Another one bites the dust in his car, remember? And she smokes him.
It's at the same time as Jesse.
No, it's not because it's another week
No.
after that Jesse loses his car.
No, it's the
Yes.
same freaking place.
It's the same place and the same event. It's not the same day.
Yes, it is. It happens right after Letty wins. Then Jesse comes up and races. Right after. Same scene.
Is it a
You guys
7-minute
are such
scene? Probably.
fucking nerds.
We are.
You're like, yeah, it's a different day of race wars.
That's so funny that you are taking an 8-minute
But-
piss in your bathroom, Dan. What are you doing in there?
What?
He's masturbating to the racing.
You're still in your bathroom. It's weird.
No, I'm not, dude.
You're lying.
So they also talk shit here when they're talking about how little time is actually racing. In that race scene, the very first one that you're talking about in the first movie, the very first race scene, the cars that they're driving are driving in excess of 150 miles per hour. That's faster than even a 1,200 horsepower Bugatti can accomplish in a quarter mile. So there's
what,
no way those cars can do that in a quarter mile.
But
okay, but that's
Are they-
that
are they
doesn't- that's irrelevant
qualifying-
as fuck.
are they qualifying like a car driving around as racing? I don't think so, because sometimes, like in the first scene, the opening scene, the first one, it's just the Civics on the freeway.
Yeah.
I would
So
I would qualify that as like racing if we were saying, that was like the premise of the movie.
I think
But are they just saying just quarter mile races? There's only 46
I
minutes?
think that's what Donnie's saying.
no. I'm gonna stab him.
Well, Dan's only seen 2 though. We can't fucking.
I'm saying
get him
so.
into this.
Well, that's all that's needed because those are the only 2 where there's
I've seen
actual
them.
racing.
I've seen them all,
Wrong.
bro. You seen one. you see 'em
Drifting
all.
in Tokyo Drift, that's a race. All the drifting in that movie is a race.
All 10 seconds of that drifting. Okay.
All 10 seconds of the 20 scenes of it, yes.
Luda.
You're
But-
gonna say that's 2 minutes? I know. I
What
feel
I'm
you.
saying is that these movies are not racing movies. He's an undercover cop. It's all about him being undercover.
in the first 2 movies,
No, because then they still help the cops. They help Interpol, which is still police.
but he's not
It's-
undercover cop though.
They're an undercover.
Tokyo-
You're calling me out on
Tokyo
facts.
Drift.
I'm calling you out on facts, Donnie.
Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo
sucked.
Drift was the anime version of Fast and Furious. It
That
was,
was
like
horrible.
It was so Japanese. It sucked so much
Yeah,
ass.
it was the worst one ever.
That was
Terrible,
almost
dude.
a hard-hitting racist joke, and you suck.
I'm surprised fucking Pikachu wasn't racing a car in that fucking movie.
He was.
What's it? No, it was Hello Kitty.
Oh no, it was Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Donkey
Hello
Kong.
Kitty,
Donkey
dude.
Kong.
Donkey
sorry.
Kong. There you go. Yeah. Hello Kitty was in the original one, the pink card. She's like playing.
Kitty, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my favorite car. S2000, baby.
Dude.
Yeah, no.
Well,
so they're
anyways,
just
Dan,
not racing.
Anyways, Dan, it was my idea to call you. You were no help to me, so we love
Yep.
you, dude. Keep it real, I guess.
Sorry, dude.
Stick to
Love you
yourself,
too, man.
and that's why we like you.
Is it just you two queers in the manhole?
Yeah, just sitting there holding each other's dicks.
I'll be honest, though, you're also one of the queers in here at this moment.
I know. I'm there in spirit. I'm just working on homework.
He's
So.
literally touching his dick in the bathroom.
Always, we keep your chair empty for you. We put a pillow there. Memory of Dan.
Yeah. A
Nice.
pillow that smells like pussy, so it feels like you're still here. And not the good kind of pussy, my friend.
Why the fuck's your dick smell like?
Anyways, good luck with homework or whatever the fuck you're doing, Mr. Banker.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
He's just jealous, Dan. No worries.
Yeah, why are you going to school if you own a bank?
Own a bank? Damn, dude. Dan stepped up.
Yeah. I would never go to school if I owned a bank, dude.
I'm
Never.
trying to learn how to read, dude.
You know what you need to do
Oh.
is you need to ditch your sick family and still go camping this weekend.
I know.
Just be like,
Sucks.
see ya.
Yeah, he says good luck with that.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't happen. Be about as much as me ditching my sick family. They're not sick. I'm
Yeah.
saying if they were.
No, they sick. They're nasty.
Yeah, it sucks. And I think Moo has to quarantine until the 19th, I think is what they said.
So just the end of this week, pretty much.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you can't go to work?
No, his daughter has to quarantine.
Yeah,
daughters.
I just have to wear a fucking mask in work, which is
Is that-
ridiculous because I'm the only one. So everybody's staring at me like I'm a fucking leper. I'm like, I might as well just wear a biohazard shirt to
They're
work.
like, he must be unvaccinated.
Like, they just naturally stay the fuck away from me. I'm like, it's cool.
Right.
Whatever. It's ridiculous.
At least
They're
you
like,
can
I
drink
can go
boo-
get a test and show you I don't have it.
But then you can drink booze at work and they won't be able to smell on your breath.
Ooh, good point.
Yeah.
Till
I'd
he
probably
falls
just fall
down.
asleep
Yeah.
if I did that.
What do you mean? You got a lift desk. Ditch that chair, baby. Jump out the window.
Oh, Jesus.
Stand up. I don't think that helps.
If your building was on fire on the first floor, would you jump out the window?
I don't know how you could jump out that window, dude.
If it was
There's
fucking
no way.
possible to open the goddamn window, listen, it's all hypothetical. No one's lighting your building on fire. I don't think. If it happens soon, it was
We'll
not
find
me.
out tomorrow.
I would like make a makeshift parachute out of my coat and fucking
There
jump
we go.
out,
There we go.
yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Like a wing-
instead of
like a
trying to
wingsuit.
like a wingsuit,
Oh, that'd be sick.
instead of trying to go down the stairs and get out the building on a lower floor, you would just jump out the window and hope you lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
Okay.
Thank you, Dan.
How
mean-
high up are you, Dan?
5 floors.
40 feet.
No.
You're on what, like the fourth floor?
Wait, your building
Mhm.
isn't to regulation
Boom.
specs?
So just like I said, fourth floor up, yeah, that's different.
Just so you
now,
know,
if you were
Dan,
up,
every floor should be 11 feet, and there should be 2.5 feet, or maybe even 2 feet between each floor. But
This is like way too soon considering like
What-
9/11.
this is how we got on
anniversary
This
this.
is why we're
20
talking
years
about
ago,
this.
bro.
well, Donnie's been shitting on these fucking victims all night, dude.
No,
And I'm
I'll
just
tell
trying
you
to
what,
give
though,
peace to
bro.
the families.
Now those pictures of the people falling out, like those are haunting, dude. Because I know, like, if I was on the 100th floor or whatever, I mean, I'd probably do that too. Because
That's what I'm saying.
that was gonna be
yeah,
my
if
question. Would
fire's
you
burning,
jump?
dude. They can't breathe. Yeah, dude. It was like hot. Like the smoke was probably insane, dude. It was just
Oh,
like
see, we didn't even really
fuck
think
it.
about that when we were talking about it.
I'm saying I would still try
Yeah.
to force my way down and try to run out.
Yeah, you're a rapist. You force your way in anything.
You're an
I
idiot.
feel
there's
you.
just no way. You can't see anything, dude.
I
Yeah.
don't think I could bring myself to jumping out a window. I think I would just keep going and trying
That's
to,
because
to
you
go that
fall
way.
faster than me and Dan.
That'd be a hell of a ride though, dude. At least for your last hurrah, dude. You just fucking. I'd rather do that than to fucking burn or suffocate. to
Yo,
death.
you
I'd
got
rather just
you got
be
like one last syringe full of heroin in your fucking drawer. You're like, I've been clean 4 years, and then boom, you're like, "Haka! Jump out the window! I can fly, baby!
There you go. He just redeemed himself and took your side on something else.
I can fucking fly, my
Yeah.
love." You know what I'm saying? I always told Mom I could fly.
I think supposedly you pass out before you hit anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think
Um,
you pass out. It's like not really a heart
It's either
attack, but
shock
yeah.
I've
or
got two
it's
things to
like
say on that.
You're
One,
going so fast.
how the fuck do they record that? Who knows? Okay, I don't believe that at all.
The guy that's jumping next to him has his phone out, just recording it the whole time.
One dude jumps onto a trampoline while the other dude jumps to the ground. Yeah, he's like, "You can kill yourself.
science,
Let me
bro.
record this so we can." Fucking,
Yeah,
we need stats, baby.
I'm sure they have those. What are those like the indoor like?
The G machines.
Yeah,
Where they spin you
No,
around.
that's so much different. I feel like though.
no, you're still
But
getting the
you have-
same
but
force
you have
falling.
the comfort in your mind though that
No, you reach
It's okay.
terminal velocity, dude. When you're falling, there's a point where you reach terminal velocity.
and you pass out
That's why they have those machines.
Yeah.
to see
every
where-
time though.
I don't know.
I'm sure
That's
Ask
that's
them.
exactly what I'm saying though. No one knows.
that's why they have those machines, is to test how much pressure you can handle before you pass out, because they need them alive to run the rocket.
I mean, that's
So-
ideal if you pass out, obviously, but I think a lot of them probably didn't pass out, my friend. I think a lot of them were fucking closer. Go, fuck. Okay.
Being like
It says, hold on, skydiver, Israel limbs. Hold on. Terminal speed increases to about 200 miles an hour.
Jesus fucking Christ. That would be so insane, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That would be
So it
fucking
says
so insane.
Competition speed skydivers fly
the
in a
statue,
head
put the
down
statue.
position. Head down position
cup,
and can
statue.
reach speeds of 330 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's
I,
fucking
I,
insane.
I think you'd pass out, bro. You'd pass out going 330 miles an hour
From
face
like
down.
lack of breath type deal.
You would just go into shock.
Well, like you wouldn't be
You
able to
would-
breathe because there's so much fucking.
I think you'd faint too.
I'm not a goat, bitch. I'm just. That's actually I am the greatest of all time, but I'm not like, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Anyways, though, Dan,
I
we miss
guess.
you. Thanks
Miss
for
you too,
thanks for
man.
answering the phone for once.
For once.
I'm just kidding. I never call you. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your homework.
Yeah, it's exciting.
And yeah, if you see a moving truck on the freeway, flip it off for me because it's probably me flipping you off. So
I always do, bro. I
Oh.
always do.
fucking A. Peace out.
All right, tickles.
Later.
Sure. You've never been there, right? You've never seen it in person.
No, I'm not rich.
Oh, that's why I assumed so. Anyways, that's got to be like. Do you think he fucked any up before he got to that?
Oh, I'm sure
I
of
think
it.
he went to like 3. It's really tall too, right?
Yeah.
Like huge.
I don't know if it's huge. It's
It's like 20 something feet tall though, right?
let's
pretty-
just see. I'll get the specs right now.
But I just can't imagine like. And it's out of one piece of marble. There's no way you do that right the first time. Even if you're perfect, there's no fucking like. I bet there's a lot of glue involved,
A lot of glue.
or a lot of
It's
sandpaper.
only 14 foot.
Oh, I mean that's pretty big though, dude.
That is big, yeah.
That's twice as tall as anybody we know, and a little more. That's twice as tall as Pat with a little more on the top.
I mean, if you look over here, look at the grown woman reaching over to him. So I mean, it's
That's huge, dude. Yeah.
yeah, it's big. It's not like
I've-
20, 30 feet or whatever. So, dude, what is his penis got to be like 5 foot, 4
Well,
foot?
that's what I'm saying. I've always wondered, like, how much time do you think was spent on the dick and balls? Because he's got a bush. He has a bush, and he's not circumcised. That's a
don't-
lot of like.
I don't think either one of those things were done back in the 1500s of them shaving their bush or circumcising their penises. I don't think any of that was around.
That's what I mean. So he's definitely uncircumcised, and he definitely has a bush. That's what I'm saying. And that's a lot harder to do than no bush, uncircumcised dick,
Okay.
right?
I
Would
no,
you-
I get you. There's more detail
Yeah. More-
to the foreskin.
More fucking yeah, accoutrement, we'll call it. But I just always wondered too though, like, did he have a model that had to come stand there every day so he could fucking
He had
see
to.
how the natural dick looked in its,
Like, he
in
had
its most
to.
natural form, or like, I just don't. That's so weird to me that like. Because people say with art, oh, he had a vision. I'm like, how the fuck, dude? That took him years to do. You can't just have an obscure vision in your head and get a perfect dick, right? There's no way. Yeah,
One of the pictures is actually a zoomed in picture of David's dick.
because I bet it took some fucking time, dude. Is there any dribble on the
Dude,
tip?
look at it's like a lion's head. Look at that perfect mane.
That is a nice mane, though. It almost looks like it's coming out of a lion's mouth.
Right?
That's what it Yeah. The chin is balls and the top is perfect. That's just crazy to me, though.
That's literally because it's just a bunch of pictures of David. And somebody actually zoomed in. And...
But it's also cool to me that, like, back then, like, that wasn't weird at all.
No, but
Like,
back then,
I'm thinking about right now how
grown
weird
men
it
had
would...
sex with little boys. There was a lot that wasn't
Okay,
weird
I'm not
back
trying
then.
to... You're trying to make it a dark episode, Donnie.
No, I'm
You're
just
making
saying.
fun of 9/11, and now you're
I
talking
didn't
about
make
fucking
fun
little
of
boys.
9/11 at all, you son of a bitch.
This is a real dark episode because of you. I just want to let you know.
I'll be getting a car accident on your way home.
I probably will, dude. So, good thing I'm driving Brittany's car, right? Not mine.
This one actually have airbags.
Yeah. And insurance.
Ford doesn't know what an airbag is.
And still run after.
Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know now.
You were talking about how much you like his cock and balls.
Oh, yeah. It's just funny to me that, like, in this day and age, it's weird to think about that. It'd be weird for someone to spend that much time carving a dick for the whole fucking, for everyone in town to see, right? Back then, though, it was just like, yeah, man had a nice dick. He's a legend. I don't know. Do you kind of see what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
We wouldn't be able to, we can't put that on display in fucking anywhere in the United States today. And that's like one of their main pieces of fucking art over there. They're like, we want everyone to come see this fine chiseled dick. Right? Because they fucking have things figured out. And over here, we're just like, whoa, hide the dicks, hide the dicks. No one needs to see dicks. I'll remind everyone in the country, dicks are what run the world. So step in line, please.
Anyways, I was showing our map to some people the other day of our podcast growing.
Probably bitches with herpes.
Probably. But I was just going to say, I was able to get some of the people to send in hellos.
Hellos.
Yeah, from around the world. We've got a few.
From around the States?
Yeah. We'll listen to those now.
Hi, this is Julie from Colorado, and I just wanted to say hello, Dad Bods. Keep up the good work.
Hola, desde España, Dad Bods. Hello from Spain, Dad Bods.
Hello from UK, Dad Bods.
Hi from Ukraine, Dad Bods.
Hello, Dad Bods from the UK.
Hello, this is Nadine from Germany, and I absolutely love listening to your podcast.
Greetings from Ukraine, Dad Bods. My name is Natalka. Thank you for inviting me to say hello. Have a very productive week.
Hi, Dad Podcast. I'm Yuna. I live in Jakarta, Indonesia. Just want to say, guys, you are pretty fucking awesome. Keep that shit up.
Yo, this is Silk from Jacksonville, Florida, giving a big shout out to the Dad Bod Podcast.
And we're back.
That's pretty cool. I knew we had listeners there, but I didn't know they were that avid.
Avid.
That's what I said, avid.
I know. I was just enunciating it more.
Oh, so the listeners
sound better.
Understood what you were saying.
I was slowing it down. Yeah.
Donnie does talk like an idiot, doesn't he, everybody?
Yeah. All conspiratorial.
Anyway, so I'm trying to fucking bring these guys up, give them fucking compliments, and you shut it all down with your idiotness. Idiocity. Idiocracy?
Idiocracy.
Idiocity's got to be a word still, right?
I don't know, but I'm not going to look it up because then you'll bitch and whine.
Okay, well then let's talk about it. I would bet idiocity. I can't even say it now. Idiocity. It's got to be more of a word than idiocracy.
Idiocracy is a word.
It is, but idiocity.
I don't.
Did I say it that time? Idiocity.
You said what you were trying to say, but I don't think it's just idiocracy. It doesn't even bring up anything for idiocity.
Michael stole that movie from me.
Really?
And this is the end.
What a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Both are good movies.
Well, Idiocracy's hard to find now too.
Yeah.
I had that. My mom gave that to me from fucking when I was a kid.
You know, not that you care about this movie, but another movie or two, I guess, that are very hard to find.
Patriots Day?
No,
just kidding.
Pure Country.
Never even heard of it.
And 8 Seconds. 8 Seconds is a movie about bull riding that was out in the 90s. Pure Country was George Strait's movie.
Is it like
from
actually
the 90s.
about like bank heists, but there's like 10 seconds or so of bull riding in the movie? Is that what it is?
No, it's all about bull riding. The entire fucking movie is about bull riding, and one specific bull rider who gets the bull, like he's thrown from the bull, and then the bull steps on his nuts.
That's the weirdest sport to me. I'll just say it right now.
I agree.
I don't think
I don't know if it's the weirdest. It is a very weird sport. There's a lot of weird sports.
though.
I think they count it.
But like,
I think they count rodeos as sports.
they do, but there's no like. Maybe you can get a little better at it, but you can't necessarily get like real good at it. I don't think.
You can. I think you
I
can.
think you just get lucky. You get a tight grip. You fucking tighten. You got to be. I
There's
think you gotta
tougher
have
bulls,
I think you have
there's-
to have a strong core. That's what I mean, though. You never know. The bulls are all different.
But you
And
also
you never know what they're. What if they move like? I don't know what's a hard move or an easy move for.
I
a
don't
rodeo
either. I've
guy.
never even been to a rodeo.
But like, what if it's just all easy movements or what? Like, what if the bull's not too pissed off and you hang on for fucking 50 seconds? I just don't really know how. It's so weird to me that it's a sport. They don't work out or they don't like. Maybe they train.
How many fat people do you see bull riding?
I'm sure there's been plenty.
I just don't think so. Now baseball, you see fat baseball players, but that's a sport.
I mean, yeah, but umpire? What are you talking?
No, I'm talking actual
Catcher?
baseball players.
What are you
Look
talking
at fucking Babe
What
Ruth.
position you talking? That's though.
But look at other players. There's
But
a
he's
lot
a-
of chunky players, even
But
nowadays.
he's like a big dude,
I'm just saying that's a sport, and there's
and he was
there's-
black. He had a lot of extra bones or whatever.
You count NASCAR as a sport?
Mm-mm.
I don't either. So thank you for that.
I sure don't. No, it's not a sport.
No, it's just a bunch of people taking left turns.
Well, it's literally just.
But you
luck
have
and
to
timing.
train.
It's,
You
there's
have
no
to-
skill. You're like, oh, if there's a pocket, there's a pocket.
I don't know. I
If
think
the person
there.
in front of you goes a little this way.
I think there's a lot of skill in racing.
in NASCAR though.
Yes,
What's the skill?
knowing, you're driving at high speeds, knowing how to control the car, knowing how to handle it, knowing when to turn,
That's
what
like-
to turn.
That's just all comfortability.
I
though.
don't count it as a sport, but I still think
That's
there's a
just like
lot
you-
of skill.
But that's like you and your forklift.
No,
You would know how to drive it a lot
cannot
better
get
than
in.
Dylan know how to drive it.
Yeah, and
Just
we
'cause
found that out the
you-
other day.
Just because you have like.
I'm saying you can't get into a car in a NASCAR race and go an even place in the top 20 people, even being comfortable. I love driving fast. There's just no way you wouldn't be able to.
I mean, why though? Because they don't know how to operate the car.
No,
Or
there's just no way. There is skill involved in racing. Like
You were the one saying thank you. I don't think it's a sport either.
I
Now
don't think
you're
it's a sport.
advocating that it's a sport.
No, I don't think it's a sport at all.
That's what it sounds like.
There's
though.
still skill. There's skill in playing chess. That's not a fucking sport either.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
It is,
Chess
though.
is not a goddamn sport.
I think
it's
it
a
is.
game.
I think it's a sport.
No. You yourself, you think it's a sport, or you think people count it as a sport?
I think it's counted as a sport.
No. No.
I would say chess is harder than NASCAR, personally.
No.
Maybe it's pretty equal, but
I don't know. I'm just saying
maybe
there's
it's equal.
skill.
But there's no like, not to call it a sport though. There's not any physical skill, or there's not any like you can't really come up with a plan for NASCAR.
Yeah, you can.
You can just kind of
Because you can drift
Draft.
behind somebody.
Yeah, you can just kind of draft and gas.
You
into
still
a
come with a
pocket.
plan. Because you're waiting, say, like, okay, I'm not going to take a pit for the first 4 laps so I can get ahead, and then I'll pit, and then I'll still be ahead. You always plan. There's planning. There's strategies to it. I still don't count it as a sport. I'm just saying there's a lot more to that than just getting in a car and driving fast.
But like when it comes down to it, though, the driver
And you have to.
I don't
The
think
driver
there's
has
more
skill.
to it, more than that to the driver.
I do.
I think maybe it's got a lot to do with the pit and the crew.
No, the driver too has to go through, and he has to practice all the time. They even have simulations they've got to do. Like it's not just.
You're highly advocating this as a sport right now.
No, I'm not.
I hope you fucking.
I am 100% saying
Should we
it's
call
not
Dan?
a sport.
Should we call Dan?
No.
And we'll tell him that it's not a sport, but here's all the information on how it's
I'm just saying that there is
very rigorous training.
skill involved in it and training.
How much compared to other sports, though? Is that what we're talking about? That's where it's making you sound like it's a sport. Then
I don't know how much. No, I'm just saying because you said there's no skill in it, and that's what I'm saying. There's a lot.
mean-
It's still not a sport, but there's a lot of skill to it
Not
and
if you're a good
training.
driver.
And yes,
I don't think so.
look it up.
That's fine. We can look it up all day.
You'll see. I mean, there's so
It's
much
so
that they gotta do.
stupid. Just like, you even said it way before. Bunch of people taking left turns.
Yes. But
What? So keep going on that, please.
There's skill to those left turns. They
He
still have to
sucks
practice.
So bad.
They have to.
He sucks so bad, dude. It's the worst. Keep going. Let's talk about something else. Another sport, please. That shouldn't be considered a sport.
Curling.
Ballet.
That's not a sport. That's dancing.
I think dancing's a sport, though.
No,
No?
it's a pastime. It's not a sport. Like,
Don't they do forms of dancing in the Olympics?
well, they do synchronized swimming. I guess some people
the
call
Olympics-
it water dancing, but
I'm
no,
not
there's
talking about
not.
synchronized swimming.
No, there's not just
Stick
dancing.
knife diving is my favorite though, probably.
Yeah.
What about the fucking people that twirl the ribbon or whatever?
Dancing is an art form. But that's not dancing. That's what do they call it? They call that not the baton, but
ballet.
No, that's part of the gymnastics, but it's not dancing. It's floor or something like that. But like, because they're twirling the thing, but they're also doing like the rolls and the flips and the tucks and the. That's just like, I don't know, extra look at me.
Keep going, Cosby. What were you doing? Keep going, Cosby.
That's like the plane flying over that has the banner.
I forgot to introduce you tonight. What I wanted to. Keep going.
No, you ruined it.
Yeah. I was gonna say we got Donald Rump in the house.
Oh, you fucking twat. Dude, now I know this is like way off topic of anything we've been talking about tonight.
Black people do suck. Yes.
I was pooping.
Oh fuck.
And like I normally do when I'm pooping, I'm looking at like news articles.
Porn.
And yeah, news articles.
Yeah, porn.
And they just found the human remains.
That's an art form too.
In an alligator after the hurricane hit New Orleans. This lady's husband been missing. They
There
think
was a
they're his.
hurricane in New Orleans. Are we talking about Hurricane Katrina right now?
I don't know. Whatever hurricane
How
is going
far
on right
back-
now.
There's one going on right now?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Larry.
Is that no? They didn't name it. It's all women's names. They
I
didn't
think
name
it's a
it.
dude though. I think this
No
one's
way.
a dude.
Really? So
I do think
tropical
so.
storms.
Brittany was actually telling me. I have heard about it. Brittany told me something the other day. I think it's a guy.
Anyways, yeah, they found
Who the fuck names him?
I don't know the.
Is like Larry the technician? Like there's a storm coming, and they're like, "Well, it's yours, Larry. You can name it whatever you want." He's like, "Storm Larry." Like what? How the fuck?
There's a Bill, and a Henry.
Henry. That's
Henry's
what I'm
the one
thinking.
now? Okay.
I think that's what it is. Hurricane Henry. Check that because now I'm curious.
That's what I was trying
But
to.
they're going through one right. See, like
So they do
okay,
it through letters. Like
I have a question about.
they're going through the letters of the alphabet, and then they come up with a name for that letter. So there was Anna, Bill, Claudette, Danny, Elsa, Fred, Grace, Henry, Ida,
So it's Larry then, because K was the last one.
Nicholas.
Katrina was the last one though. It has to be Larry.
There was Kate, then Larry, then Mindy. Jesus, what is the one going now? That's all I want to know.
So they're probably those had to have been like smaller ones then, right?
They must have, yeah, like really tiny ones. But
Okay, see, I'm curious. This is what I'm curious about with all this shit. Why do people live in those parts? There's a lot of other places in the world where shit like that doesn't happen at all.
yeah, exactly.
Why
Why
aren't
live in
those the
Tornado
populated
Alley in
areas?
Texas? Like,
yeah, I don't.
what the
understand
fuck?
that. Or like, why like?
Hurricane
I understand living in Hawaii.
Hurricane Ida? Yeah, so it's Ida is the one that's
That's
just
before-
happened.
that's
August 30th.
Then it's not the alphabet theory you had.
No, that's what I thought because we're going through the list there.
Yeah, well, I had the alphabet all fucked up in my head when you said that just now. I was like, no.
But now another news says Nicholas puts more than half of Louisiana on flood alert. Tropical storm Nicholas moves slowly across Louisiana.
Maybe there's two of them, Nicholas and Ida,
New Orleans without power after Hurricane Ida.
and they're gonna make a baby called
So
fucking.
what the fuck? There's too many things happening. There's like 18 hurricanes hitting right now. I don't know.
But like, why do people? I mean, I guess it's kind of like, no, it's not a fucking port city at all.
No, New
Well,
Orleans has got a
Louisiana,
lot of
I guess,
history.
but there's okay, but like, why is there history there if this shit has happened forever? Like, why was who the fuck? Do you see what I'm saying though?
Well, maybe this shit hasn't happened forever. Maybe it's just gotten worse with global warming.
No, there's no way because that's fake. So there's no way it's that. Okay, it's not okay, Donnie. We'll level it out right here. It's not fake, but it's not that drastic that it's changing the weather like that. I don't think.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
Well, then read up on it.
I think the weather was gonna be doing that without us.
Okay.
You don't
Where'd you get
agree?
your science degree?
What?
Where'd you get
a
your science degree?
philosophy of feeling like a human being and knowing what I know.
You don't know. You know what you think,
Okay,
but you don't know. And
'kay, but
science is
that's
showing
just,
that
but
that's
just
what's
like
happening.
science says they know the planet's how old. They don't fucking know.
They
no
run
one-
tests. They cut it in
No,
half
they
like you
don't
do a
fucking
tree,
know.
and they
They
counted the
don't fucking
rings.
know. No one. The tree, yeah, I get that one. The tree. You can't test a rock and be like, oh, this rock's fucking 2 million years old. There's no, fuck you.
Yes, they can test. They have tests.
They think they can test that.
They
don't know.
They have science. Their
They don't-
science
but there's-
proves.
No, there's no proof.
There is
There's
proof.
a lot of theory and there's a
No,
lot of hypothesis.
there is proof. Literally proof.
There's no proof that we have a rock that's 10 million years old.
Yes, there is. The fucking rock. They did the tests. They can prove it. Literally prove
How?
the age of the rock with their tests that they ran.
Okay, but there's no fathomable.
In your mind,
way.
there isn't.
No, there's no.
But there is.
But like, oh yes, I was actually alive when that rock first formed 10 million years ago, and I'm here to attest that rock is 10 million years old.
Not a single person is saying I was alive. They run tests.
But okay, you're being too critical right now. You know what the fuck I'm saying. You know exactly what I mean, Donnie.
I do know what you're saying. Yes, there is proof. You don't
okay.
want to believe it. This proof. That's
I think
fine.
they're just like, oh, really, really, really old. 10 million.
No.
I don't see. They don't know though.
They do know. That is what their tests and science
They got a decent
is
idea
proving
for sure.
They know.
There's
that
a
is what
decent
is
idea.
proof.
It's a hypothesis.
They don't say no. It is guaranteed proof.
I don't think it is though.
I get that you don't think that.
And you
but
think
it is.
It is too. You trust too much.
No, because I trust science. I trust proof. I trust what's right in front of me saying this is it. They're not saying we think this is 1 million years old. They run tests. They have tests that prove
I don't even it is
1 million years.
My question about the tests is they don't have a comparable sample.
What are you talking about?
So they're like, I assume okay, you said millions of times now, I'm not a scientist. I know nothing. So
I didn't say you know nothing.
So I will attest to that. I know nothing, okay? But let's say, what do we assume their tests are? Let's not look anything up. Let's just talk. What do we assume the tests on that are? Like decay rate of elements, maybe? Right?
Sure.
Or fossilized material, maybe? Say we're testing a sample of rock. Pretend me and you are scientists right now, and we go fucking dig a rock up. What are we gonna test? Do you think to see how old it is? I don't want to keep saying you think. We're on a hypothetical.
Well, it is what I think because I wouldn't know.
Thing right now, though. We're on our own journey, Donnie. Pretend like we don't know anything about any of these fucks outside of us. Okay? We find a rock. We're gonna be like, let's find out how old this is. And then I say, how do we do that? What do you think? I think it would have to be some sort of like decay test.
I'm sure there's something along that line.
But like, what are you going to compare that to say that you have proof? And I believe in science, I do, but not necessarily
you can take something.
The age of a rock is. I believe in a lot of science. I'm not trying to discredit science on anything here. How do they fucking know how old this planet is? Nobody knows anything. We haven't even been here long enough for anyone to have had knowledge before us that was here long enough to know anything about any of it.
That's fine. So off of the age of the planet, because sure, we don't know exactly the age of the planet. That's fine.
What I'm stuck on, though.
I'm saying the proof of the ages of other stuff. Or you're saying
See,
like,
no, I tried to get off of that. I was trying to get off of that.
But that's what you brought up.
Simplify it more. No.
You started with the planet, then you went to how can they tell the age of this?
And then I said, fuck the dinosaurs.
And I said they have
I'm
proof.
trying to talk about the planet now, rock.
Yeah, now. That was like 10 seconds ago.
No, it was a minute ago. Watch Fast and Furious.
Shut the fuck up.
It was at least 47 minutes ago.
Yeah, if you watch all 9 of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying they have science. They could take something, say like...
And who are they? No, I'm just kidding.
Scientists, you motherfucker.
I'm just kidding.
They could take something like a crab shell or whatever, you know. And they find...
Yes, let's break it down. That's the simplified I'm trying to get to.
Okay, they find a crab shell...
in a rock. Fossil.
Fossil, thank you. That's what I was looking for. It's
okay.
the antique. A fossil of a crab shell in a rock. They want to know how old that is. They can take another crab shell. They can just take a whole new crab shell.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And
so there's
let it age
thing.
for 5 years in the same, say like this is in the sand. They say, okay, I got this far in 5 years. Look at it now. Then they take that back. That's just one test of what I think.
But what's the now when you say now? 10,000 years, 5,000 years, 1,000 years?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They'd add science and math. Like, okay, if it did this in 5 years, to get to the way it looks now, it's going to take 1 million years to reach that.
I understand that, but like...
I'm just saying that could be one of the tests. That's just me thinking of one test.
And that's what I was thinking too, exactly. And that's what I wanted. But like, that's so little time. That's so little time. I see what you mean. Yes, this looks like this in 5 years. Maybe this is what it'll look like in 1,000. We'll do one for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever. But like, that's also where like, maybe terraforming's the wrong word. But like, the pressure and the I don't know. We're getting too deep into this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think it's too. There's so many things that we don't know that we can't test on because we don't know that we don't know that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think that's going off of.
We can make a real good guess.
I think that's going off of topic of where we started.
Well, what did we start on?
I don't remember.
It was that we don't know.
Oh no, we started with global warming, and I said yes. There's proof that global warming is causing weather change, and then we got into the science.
But that drastic, though, is what I meant.
Yes, they have actual physical proof that global warming is causing.
Okay, but
different...
I see what you mean. But this is where it kind of leans into what we were just talking about. What if, like, and this is just me being a hippie kind of guy, I think too. What if the universe was gonna be there then, anyways? And now, I think humans have an ego, dude. I really do. They're like, oh, this is fucking we've created this problem. It's like, no, we're fucking nothing. I've said that in past episodes.
We have created that problem.
That
problem wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the humans.
Oh, I remember this episode though. We agreed to disagree.
Yes,
that's where we're getting at. That's where we're building up to right now, right?
Not gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna agree on
this.
Because
like, there's just like the tests. There's nothing. We haven't started documenting things as a human race until pretty recent.
What's pretty recent to you?
60 years, 70 years.
What do you think? Like just the Statue of David. That's documenting of something.
But
all the artwork.
But that's still essentially recent.
That you said 60, 70 years. That's like.
But I meant like
over 500 years old.
I meant like. I see what you mean because there was books there and then there was shit like that.
There was different stuff they found.
I meant like the spread, I guess. Like we're documenting and spreading information everywhere now. Everyone has information about everything now.
Yeah, it's gotten way more, especially with cell phones and computers and.
But what I mean is like we've only just recently started that.
Where do you think they got all the stuff they put on there from?
Though, and all of the shit we had from before was like.
It was all on paper,
but it's still like,
and then they add it to the internet.
But
that's
it's still
the
like
spread now,
right?
No,
because
there's
that's
always the proof. That is why science is it's proof.
I think I said that kind of wrong.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I know you know what the fuck I'm saying, asshole.
This part, no, I don't.
Yes, we're
the
friends,
whole.
you
It's
know exactly what I'm saying.
I'm not getting that.
We're like,
because what I'm taking that as is you're saying the science wasn't real.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
That's what it sounded like when you went.
Science is real, but like it wasn't as documented as it would be today, and it wasn't like I bet.
By documented, you mean spread around?
Yes, because what I mean, I bet there was a lot of crazy genius people back in the day, and they figured things out or they like did things, but they couldn't. It couldn't be like documented very well, is what I'm trying to say.
Wait, see,
but like now there's so much information. Okay, what I'm trying.
But you keep saying documented, but you're talking more about spreading around
like,
to everybody.
What I'm trying to get at though is the tests that we're taking as scientists. I'm doing air quotes right now because we're not scientists, but like we're relying on this past information that like it was iffy kinda.
Everything is moved up.
It was from all different places though. And it all comes to like one agreement kind of type deal.
So it's just like the World Health Organization or any of these. You get scientists from different countries who've used different tests come together.
Okay, yes,
they create the one test.
Yes, thank you. So that was iffy in the day.
I wouldn't say iffy though.
But now it's so much resourceful. If that makes, do you kind of see what I'm saying now?
I get that there's. It's just like evolution. It's just evolved over the years.
So much different.
Well, yeah,
but like, and that's
because certain ones have evolved and certain have chosen
Eastern
not to
medicine
evolve.
Is way more documented though than Western. That's also because it's new, I guess.
Well, see, and this is where we're getting the mix up because you keep saying documented, but you're just talking about more people can see it, like it's spread around.
Exactly. Yes,
documented
is
I wouldn't count that as documented.
But iffy, but that's what I mean. Iffy or ain't documented or like now.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't count that as documented. It's widespread and it's available. Documented is like, okay, this scientist in 1505 BC
you're trying to get too critical
had
with
6
me once
books
again.
that he documented everything he tested in. That would be documented. People being able to see it, that's just more available out there, spread.
But
I would
then I got the terminology wrong. But that's
what I'm saying.
mean.
That's what was throwing me off. Is
well, you suck.
I do.
Give it
Sometimes I
times.
swallow.
Yes. But, so you see what I'm saying now then?
No, because I don't. I don't.
Like we can correlate more than one teaching into our learning now.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, like you either learned one way or you figured shit out kind of your own. I
So-
think we're getting too deep into it.
Yeah. And
now I'm
it's,
meaning.
It's like
now I just caught myself meaning something that I did originally. I did, but I just like. Okay, it's like Christopher Columbus and like pirates and shit, right? Now we know we have satellites and like GPS shit like that. They didn't have none of that shit, dude. They had to figure out as they go.
By
and a
using the
lot of
stars.
people never knew about some of the shit some of them found.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people never knew about some of the shit some of them did. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Now everyone knows about everything, and it's a collective like we're like a cocoon kind of. We used to be the shitty frumpy fucking caterpillar, and now we're fucking I don't know.
So you're putting us at a middle stage right now.
Yeah. Just, if I'm trying to, I mean, yes, in general, but if I'm trying to say that to like the science we know, like.
As far as science goes, it's going to evolve just like everything else.
Prove anything because we're so.
They have physical
proof.
We're so
new though. We're so new, dude.
We've
said that way before.
Proof.
Though. Of a lot of things, yes.
I don't get where the we're so new is coming into any of this as far as science goes.
No one today knows how old the planet is.
Okay.
And I can guarantee that. No one can put proof on that. No one can say for sure how old a fucking rock is.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying science has proof of everything else. Like this all came from global warming. I don't give a fuck how old the planet is.
Oh, we were talking about that too.
Yes. I don't know how we got onto the age of the planet. Science can prove global warming is fucking up the weather.
Okay, but like
physical, actual proof
from us.
Yes, we're the proof. We're the reason. We're the ones that cause global warming.
The reason I think the reason behind it that I'm weird about it is like everything of the Earth comes from the Earth. So why is anything that we're making from the Earth hurting the Earth? That's
because we're changing it. It's not from the Earth anymore. When we take it out and we change it, we put other elements in it. Just like
where do those elements come from, though, Donnie?
It doesn't matter.
They all come from us.
Us. Not all of them are coming from the Earth. No.
Every single
they're coming from this planet.
From the Earth. Yes.
We're taking it, making it not from the Earth.
What do you mean, though?
So, like, say you take let's get in your brain
H2O?
here. Let's go drug side.
Okay.
You take pot, just in its normal form. That's from the Earth.
Yes.
When you take and you mix in something else with it, that's not from the Earth anymore.
Well,
you lace it with. I don't give a fuck if.
What do you lace it with?
I'm saying you lace it with cocaine.
Name one.
Meth.
Cocaine?
I don't care.
Okay,
Whatever.
What do you make cocaine out of?
It doesn't matter. You mix that with this. It's not from the Earth anymore. It's not natural. It's not coming straight from the Earth. It doesn't matter if you're taking.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, but that's bad for us. Why is that bad for the Earth?
I'm just trying to change it so you see what I'm saying.
No,
like,
I see what you're saying, but why?
So say we're taking.
That's not bad for the Earth, though.
But everything you take an aerosol can, right? That's created with everything that's around us, whatever. But it's changing it enough that it is ruining our air. Our cars. You take that, then you've got all the pieces of the car come from the Earth. The oil that runs it, the gasoline that's made from all that, it all comes from the Earth. We're changing it. We're making it not from the Earth anymore, and then it's bad because it's not from the Earth.
I think we're just making it less biodegradable.
We're making it worse.
But it is.
We're taking something that is natural, parts of it.
All of it.
No, if you change it, it's not from the Earth anymore.
It wouldn't have been able to be a thing if the Earth didn't provide it for us.
If you take it and you change it, that is no longer provided by the Earth or from the Earth.
Mean, okay, you say metal, you compress.
So you take oil.
You say oil, you
take oil, you change it to make it gasoline. You're changing what came from the Earth. It's no longer from the Earth. Gasoline's not from the Earth.
Yes.
Its original form, the oil was. We're changing it from the oil to the gasoline, making it not of the Earth anymore. We burn that up. That goes in the air, and that fucks it up. That's not from the Earth.
I see the burning process, how that's not from the Earth. I could see that.
This is just what I'm saying.
In all of that, I get that.
I get that, the wood from around us is from the Earth, but we change it. Therefore, you can't drop the side of this panel into the ground and it's going to grow into a tree. It's no longer from the Earth when we take it and we change it.
I agree And I disagree. I'm not agreeing to disagree, but I agree and I disagree.
I'm saying it's not. That is not of the earth anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It is from the earth, but I'm not
No.
saying it would be good for it if we threw it away.
That's
Do you
the
get the
whole
wait though? Do you
thing
see
that
what
I'm saying.
Okay, well then you were on a different path.
I'm saying this is all going off of global warming.
Yeah.
We're fucking up the planet with the shit we create. You're saying no because it's all of the earth. No, because it's causing problems because we change it.
They don't listen to our podcast because of the names of the episodes. So we need to fucking lighten that up a bit. Both my grandmas stopped listening because of the names of the episodes. And Nicole.
Okay. That's 4 people.
Quit calling me a faggot in the names of the episodes is all I'm saying.
I haven't called you
People
faggot
like
once.
me, okay?
Nobody likes you.
Tyler does about stuff. Tyler's dumb. Tyler this. Tyler sucks.
I haven't said a Tyler episode since Tyler Amateur Gay, and that was when Marcus was still here.
See, that's even too much.
That was back when Marcus
Nicole
was
loves
still
me.
here.
She doesn't want to hear that.
No, she doesn't. She thinks you're a dumbass.
And that's why she loves me. Why do you like me, Donnie?
Because you're a dumbass.
Yeah. Why does anyone like me? You either hate me or you love me because of one simple fact.
You're a dumbass.
It's true, though. That's literally everyone in my life I've ever met.
That likes you or hates you because you're a dumbass?
No, not that likes me or hates me. You either like me or you do not like me.
Oh, okay.
And it's because I'm a dumbass.
There's no in between of.
Never has been.
I can handle him, but I get you. I get what you're saying.
Okay, we can talk about this just for this specific segment. Think of everyone at work, right? Go down the list. They either love me or they're not a fucking big fan of me at all. I feel you there. Yeah. This is fixed, baby.
Yeah. Nothing's changing.
Yeah. I fucking tighten my bolts every morning.
What does the Popeye used to say? I am what I am.
And I is what I is. Or I am what I am, but I ain't what I ain't.
It's, yeah. I mean, I
see you there.
I'm the same way though. Like you take me as I am. That's just what it is.
But I'm not trying to shit on you when I say this, but like, yes, you are. But like,
I don't have.
I'm not saying I know of anybody, but there's probably people that like Donnie's an asshole, but he's cool.
No, I was gonna say the same
I mean?
thing. Like, I don't feel that I'm like you either like me or hate me. There's a lot of people that are probably like,
I'm
right
just
in the middle.
Extreme though. I think that's the difference between me and you two.
Yeah.
And there's not. Well,
you like to push buttons all the way to the edge, and I stop when they start.
Readings, addicts are extremists. And so, like,
readings as in tarot cards or as in books that you read?
Both.
Okay.
All of my readings I've read. Believe it or not, you probably won't believe it. I've read over 1,000 books.
You've told me many a time.
It was documented back in the 1900s how many books I read from the 1700s to the 1900s. Yeah, it was 200.
little hash marks.
Still alive, yeah. And it wasn't documented very well, but it was.
It's on a cave wall with a chisel and a hammer.
Yeah, I actually figured out free energy, but Elon's fucking capitalizing on it. So whatever. Yeah.
He bought the.
Well, he had my fucking old laptop with 10,000 Bitcoin in it. And he fucking. I was like, Bitcoin's nothing, so I like.
Just stored it in the old laptop. Like, fuck it.
I think he was a storage war guy. It was in one of my storage units that I
bought
lost.
that. He bought that storage unit.
He's like, holy shit, 10,000 Bitcoin. That's gonna be worth $80 trillion soon. Let's go to Mars. So yeah, he's pretty much living on my dime right now.
What an asshole.
No big deal though.
Wouldn't that be something fun to do?
What?
Not go to Mars. Sorry, storage wars type thing.
I wanted to do that for a while.
I've so wanted to do that just to buy one and see what you can get, but I definitely would want to buy it cheap. But I don't think I'd want to do it here. Vegas would be an awesome storage wars place. I don't feel that Boise, Idaho.
I don't think Vegas would be.
Why?
Vegas isn't as like glitzy as.
I don't mean glitzy. I just mean I think there's more shit shoved into storage there.
But like shit is my main keyword you're using there. I think Vegas is pretty ghetto, dude. I think it's people. This is just my opinion. I think it's people like Brittany's older sister that they're like, I'm getting evicted or kicked out of my house, or I need to move, so I'll get a storage unit and I'll pay that, and then it's like they stop paying that, and then it's just fucking, you know what I mean? And it's
but
just
what works out with that though is sure 90% of it would be shit, but people like Brittany's sister might have something from a grandma that they don't know is worth something.
I
shoved
feel
in there.
Yeah.
I just think like somewhere like with rich people, there's nothing good in storage.
So I've actually,
and they're not going to not pay their bills.
I mean,
do you get what I mean? Like,
are you down to start something like that? I'll go.
Dude, I would love to if it was.
I've been thinking of a hobby recently, and all I can think of, we've talked about it on the past episode, but all I can think of is like the penny to the jet ski thing or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Your dad
Yeah, just
trading
like,
and trading and trading and trading till you get.
or even don't even take anything of dirt. Go take $300-400. Go buy something nice. Do it, clean it up. You know, go buy something shitty, clean it up, put your own little touch on it, and just flip until you fucking are done.
But see, and that's what's cool about like the Storage Wars kind of thing. You buy 3 storages, right? Now, I mean, the way they're putting it, like here's $1,000 for this storage. Then you own a thrift store and you sell the stuff.
Yeah, see, I feel you and I love you on all this. The thrift store, because we've watched the shows. I know what you're talking about. That's the route to not do.
Why? What are you going to do with all the stuff that is useless to you?
Because that's a lot of, well, this is just my
Sell it
mind
and
and
try
my
to get
opinion.
something.
That's a lot of like overhead.
Not
You're
really,
gonna have
though.
to rent this fucking place. Hopefully you can pick up a storage unit to fill it with like, and hopefully you get a couple good things out of it. Like
nowadays though, you can
know what I
you could
mean?
there's like my old warehouse, $400 a month.
The only
That's
reason
nothing.
I'm shitting on it, because I remember 4 years ago I was like, this is the way to live. I'm gonna do this. And now working at a moving company, like, I just know there's a lot of behind the scenes things that they don't show that are involved.
Yeah.
There's a lot of there's fees. They have dudes come take the junk unless they do it themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but like there's like
they have the money now to do that. Like
there's
where
a
you're
lot
just
of
starting
time
out.
involved too, where like you can't really just do that. You kind of got to like be all in right there. Like
Well, I'm just saying,
retire
so
or
like
have that kind of money.
So you wouldn't start. Say you wouldn't start with the thrift store, but I'm just saying is like you buy something, you spend $800 in the storage.
Well, what I mean is Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace is the way to do it.
Well,
Store's
yeah, in
not
the
the way to
beginning.
do anything anymore.
Eventually,
That's what I mean.
I think eventually, yeah. Then you have
eventually
somewhere
a
to store it
store,
all. Yeah.
but it wouldn't be a thrift store. It'd be more like like an antiques collectible store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just using thrift store. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of
Well,
clothes.
that's what caught me up. That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah, throw all
And-
those away though. Don't sit on clothes
I wouldn't sit on, but you find ones that
Unless
aren't
they're, like,
shitty, you can
jeans
sell them.
or
Yeah.
nice clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else, just fucking
Sell them online.
Yeah.
Some of it I would do just like what's that one guy who just always about his collectibles, the Barry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll definitely find somebody who would tell me, is this worth something?
I would have a problem too. I'd be like, I'd go get it appraised.
Like, oh,
I'm like, that's cool as fuck. I'm keeping
Yeah.
it for sure.
Right? There's
Like,
certain
oh,
things.
It's one of a kind. Yeah. I'm just fucking done. Oh, but it's worth $13 million. Like, oh, but I'm the only one that has one. Like, fuck you. I'm a
now
weird
it's worth
like
more, bitch.
I'm a weird collector guy too. Trophy guy. That made it sound creepy. Sorry. That made it sound real creepy.
No, but
Pedophilia.
I get you. Yeah, there's a lot. I would be like, oh, I really like that. That's really cool. I want to keep that.
I've just seen like.
But I would think that, I mean, doing it, you'd be smart. Like, okay, I need to make at least $800 back to cover what I just spent.
See, also in my mind too, though, like these TV shows, like they're getting paid
Mm-hmm.
to show up to say what they tell them to. Like, yeah,
I'm sure they're all
still doing their shit,
fake
but-
people,
but,
if
like,
that makes sense. Like, they all don't have
I don't
these
even
actual
think
stores.
it's that. I think it's real people, but they're getting paid to be scripted.
Yeah, they're not really.
Yeah,
And I don't feel
it's
that
just
these
like-
storage units really have this stuff in it. I think a lot
and
of
I
it's
think,
planted.
yeah, I think that's where the money comes from. Is either like the network type deal or
Mhm.
like I don't think any of it's as
It's not real at all.
because we've
It's definitely
met
scripted.
a lot of people though that would definitely store high value items in certain
Mhm.
places, but they would never be like, you cut the fucking padlock, like,
Yeah.
and there's a pile of shit. Like, people don't really, they keep their fucking nice shit, I feel like.
Yeah. You don't
Me
put your
personally,
nice,
anyways.
expensive stuff into a storage unit.
Yeah.
That anything can happen. No, you keep your nice shit. If you're gonna store it, it's in the attic at your house, or
That could be fun though. Like, let's go in on one just for funsies one time. Do they even have auctions here? Like, do they do that?
I believe so.
that's
I've
my-
heard of it.
That's my other thing. I've always thought like, I'm like, this is a fucking TV show.
my thing is,
Like, is there really that many people? Is there?
I think here
There's
for
probably that
sure.
many people not paying it, right?
Oh yeah.
But is there that? I don't know, dude. It's all monetized and weird to me.
So what I
feel
think they do now though is, at least here in Boise, they don't do like the auctions right there where we have like 5 storage units
Like
we're gonna auction
online.
off. They take it and it goes to like an auction house. like
they
downtown
move
auction.
it.
Yeah, they empty their storage unit, send it down there,
piece by piece type deal.
and then over
See,
a
that's
certain amount of time they get their money
that's what
back.
we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's probably like
I'm sure somewhere there
I
is where
bet
you
we
can
could
like
hit the market here.
yeah, I'm sure you could find it
We could even
somewhere. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not trying to say.
And
I
maybe
bet
it's
we
all
could
like
get a TV show
silent,
to follow
like-
us, but I bet there's like I bet they do it. There's no. They want their space rented out.
Yeah.
They want to make their rent. This dude hasn't paid in 3 months. Come move it if you want it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere like $100, take the storage unit. I don't know, or maybe they do still do
I'm
the
gonna
auctions.
start
I don't know.
asking every storage unit I go to now. Actually,
Just to see.
Just because, like, well, you know me, I'm the guy everywhere we go. What can I get for free? I mean, you gotta try, dude.
Well, see,
you know
that
what
was
I mean?
something that, and I know
People look at me like an
That sounds
idiot when I
bad,
say
but-
that. I'm like, dude, you gotta fucking at least ask.
this is
You
gonna
never
sound bad
know.
too, but you ever like, I remember I did this as a kid, and it was just like one day we were walking by, we saw something cool. You ever look at a dumpster behind like a thrift store or
Yep.
something? Sometimes there's
Dude.
some good shit in there.
Dude, literally, me and my dad, dude, hundreds of times we used to drive down in the North End
Mm-hmm.
on Sundays down the alleys. People throw all kinds of shit away.
Yeah.
We found a full drum set that my dad sold for $1,900 one time.
Yeah.
A full drum set that
That's-
someone just
that's
threw in the trash.
literally the saying. You know, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Like it's
Fucking A.
crazy.
I've believed that my whole life, though.
Yeah.
I think that's helped me too a lot. Like, I see opportunity and value in a lot of things that people don't see. But that's also where my impatient side of me comes into play. And like, I'm like, oh, we'll keep this and we can sell it. And then I'm just like, it's mine now. Guess I'll hold on to it forever because I fucking take too long to do anything. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm like, well, I guess we kind of just talk. I'm a thing guy.
Yeah.
I like things. I don't care what they are. If they're funky or like different, I love it and I want it.
I like certain things.
What do you mean?
Um,
Well, me and you were the same on like figurines
mhm.
or like little knickknacks, stupid shit.
Yeah.
I have too much of that shit. We're the
Um,
same there. You do too.
Yeah.
Yes, we like figurines and like little cool sculptures or
Mm-hmm.
what would we call that? We'll just call it figurines.
Sure.
What would we call it though?
I don't know.
Like you have the shit above your desk.
Oh, like the pop figures or the you just
Not even that, but like your 3D printed things or like your
my Buddhas.
What about the shit in front of your desk at work?
Just little
So,
knickknacks, I guess.
Okay,
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so I love that
I have
shit
a
too.
Hot Wheel. I got the old Army Men. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just weird
exactly.
stuff.
So my other one, I would say, you said records, vinyl, whatever. I would say probably like paintings. Not big ones either, but like little like, and I'm not like, not paintings that are like conversation pieces. Like I wonder what they were feeling when they painted this, or I wonder what this was. But like I've got my Cheshire.
Mm-hmm.
I've got your
The
Mad Hatter. Brittany just painted Tweedledee.
Nice.
So good, by the way. I'm gonna give a shout out to Brittany. Amazing fucking skills, dude. I'll send you a picture. It's crazy how good it is. And then but my Pink Panther one, smoking the cigarette,
Yeah.
got from Alan.
I was like, I
Okay.
know where you got it.
But like just that, I just like, I don't know, simple art, I should say.
Okay.
Art that's something that I know, but specifically painting though, or pencil. I like pencil drawings too. But I guess I don't really collect that shit. We were talking about shit like we. Could you ever see yourself as a hoarder? And be honest.
Like, to me, there's different types of hoarders.
Not hoarder with like, oh my god, my dog shits all over my house. Like
That's what I'm saying. There's like the
and
dirty
I haven't
hoarder.
used my toilet in 20 years.
There's like the
Yeah.
dirty hoarder, and then there's the kind that just collects stuff but never wants to get rid of it.
Okay, but I'm talking like stacked. Like you say albums, you have 1,700 albums that you haven't listened to in 15 years. What are you using them for? Could you ever see yourself as that person?
For albums, yes, but they'd be like on a
But
shelf
even-
along a wall, looking nice. You know what I mean?
So knowing you, I know that. I'm just trying to.
But yeah,
trying
I
to
mean,
prove
even
the
if I haven't
dirtiness
listened
out of
to
you.
it, I'm just like, okay. So say I have like an album I haven't
Are you
listened to.
attached to things? Is what I'm kind of asking.
Yeah, certain things. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be minimalists from here on out. Get rid of everything that doesn't matter. Would that be hard for you, or would you be able to toss shit? Like, is there things you'd come across and be like, "Oh, we can use this though"?
Yeah.
Like, see,
Definitely.
that's me too, dude. I'd be like, fuck, I wouldn't have kept it if I didn't want it. You know what I mean?
So I have a Tupperware, like container, I guess, full of drawer pulls, or in little like cupboard door knobs and drawer pulls.
That's creepy.
Because I was like, I can use these at some point.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, I still have it.
That's me with like cords.
But now it has moved to work. It is sitting in our warehouse.
In a box you haven't even looked at
Nope,
in months,
it's sitting
right?
over on the shelf. But yes, no, I haven't done anything with it. But I'm the same with cords
someday,
too.
Though, some fucking day, I know
I
they'll be
did
useful.
pull myself to this last garage cleaning, get rid of at least 30 cords. But I've got cords in drawers and boxes.
Cords is me too, dude.
Well, like you never know.
So we're pretty organized dudes. I would like to think you have your shit like I do in totes for the most part, stacked. Anyways, like the important shit to you stacked somewhere nicely, but like Brady's like, there's too much shit in here, and I'm just like, it's not even full. I'm like, there's not even enough shit in here. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think the biggest thing that I hoard right now, besides movies, but that's all digital now.
That doesn't count though. That doesn't really count.
Art supplies and office supplies.
Okay, see, that counts. That counts.
I've got erasers I've never even opened. They're still in the package
you
from
have
the store.
overflown shit at work too.
Yeah, I don't know, like
But
we're in the
that's your-
store and
that's
I'm like,
your-
I got to get an eraser. I've got to get this pencil.
I feel you
like-
because that's your thing though.
Yeah.
You like, which I would like to encourage you to get back into it.
I need to. I really want to too. I just
because your happiness is fucking fading recently, dude. And I don't know if it's because
it's all work.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna say the word.
It's all work.
All right. Well, then
We
let's
should-
end this here.
yeah,
Then
I
we'll
was
talk
gonna say we
about
should
how we
end
should
it.
stand up and make a change.
All right, man. You want to take us out?
Oh, dad bods. It's great for one to know that like we've been doing this for over a year consistently. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No matter where it's gone or where it's gonna go, like we're dedicated and that's what counts, I feel like. So thank you, Dad Bods, for that. Thank you, Donnie, for that. And also, it's great to hear that like it's great to hear from our listeners from the other place.
Oh yeah.
Not that like we just know of them, but like they're like, shout out. Dad Bods, what's up?
Yeah. From all
Ukraine, UK, Indonesia.
We're in Colombia, Cuba,
Yeah, dude.
Ireland, Scotland, Denmark, Finland. Like we're everywhere.
It's just nice to hear
Everywhere
that,
but
like-
Africa. I don't know why.
Well, I could probably put a finger on why. No, South Africa though. What the fuck's up? Where are you at? Anyways, though, we super appreciate all you listeners. Donnie, I super appreciate you. We'd be nothing without each other.
That's true.
And Dad Butts out, bitches. Love you guys.